Karen thought calling 911 would scare me into joining her HOA. She expected me to panic. Instead, I reached into my jacket, pulled out my federal badge, and watched every drop of color drain from her face. I moved to my lake cabin for peace after long days working as a federal investigator. The cabin sat clearly outside the HOA boundary. Every county map proved that. But Karen, the self-appointed dictator of the HOA, didn't care about boundaries. First came a fake welcome packet, then a mandatory dues letter. I ignored both. But today she marched up my driveway with 2 board members behind her like backup dancers, barking, "You must join this HOA. Your property is ruining neighborhood consistency." I pointed at the steel survey marker. "My land isn't inside your HOA. You have no authority here." Karen folded her arms and hissed, "Fine, the police will deal with your obstruction." Then she called 911 right in front of me and gave the performance of her life. "This man is threatening us. We fear for our safety." Every word a lie. Minutes later, a patrol car pulled up. The officer barely finished saying, "Sir, we received a complaint," before Karen cut him off, screeching, "Arrest him! He's refusing HOA rules." The officer sighed. "Ma'am, HOA violations aren't criminal." She stomped like a child. "Then make it criminal." That's when I decided enough was enough. I reached into my jacket slowly. Karen gasped dramatically, like she thought I was pulling a weapon, and then went silent when she saw my federal badge. The officer blinked. "You're federal." I nodded. "And she just filed a false report, twice." Karen's face went pale. "Federal? What does that mean?" "It means," I said calmly, "lying to 911 and trespassing on federal property can become a very serious problem." The officer turned to her and said, "Ma'am, you need to leave. Expect follow-up." Her board members practically ran to their car. Karen stumbled after them, suddenly speechless. After they left, the officer asked, "Do you want to press charges?" I shook my head. "Not today, but next time, absolutely." He nodded and drove off. Karen hasn't stepped near my property since. Seems she finally learned what real authority looks like.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.